Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 187. Please subscribe. Today's lesson, I bless the world because I bless myself. This particular section of lessons that we're in, this is the last new section of lessons to complete part one of the workbook. And in the introduction to these lessons, we were told that these lessons now are geared specifically to widening our horizons and direct approaches to the special blocks that we still have that are keeping our vision narrow and too limited to let us really see and value the goal of this course. Remember, we are just simply trying to eliminate and lift all of the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. That's what this course is about, for us to recognize love's presence within our mind, within our life, every single moment. And we can only do that by lifting and removing all of the ego thoughts that are keeping us small and contracted and keeping us not knowing the truth of who we are or where we are. So I bless the world because I bless myself. No one can give unless he has. In fact, giving is proof of having. It says we have made this point before. And yes, I know it sounds familiar because we have had this idea in lessons, many lessons already up until now. It says no one can doubt that you must first possess what you would give. It is the second phase on which the world and true perception differ. Having had and given, then the world asserts that you have lost what you possessed. The truth maintains that giving will increase what you possess. Now, it says, how is this possible? It's not speaking of things in form. Things in form will leave us. Those sunflowers. If I love you and I know that you love sunflowers, I want to give you a bunch of sunflowers just to express how my love is for you and that I want you to have something that I know you appreciate and that would make you and help you to feel happy in this moment. So I can give you those sunflowers. Those sunflowers will not last. But the idea of the love that had me decide to give you the sunflowers, that thought of love will only expand in the giving of the thing in form. It says ideas must first belong to you before you give them, okay? And then later in paragraph 4, it says, no form endures. It is the thought behind the form of things that lives unchangeable. So that thought of love that propelled me to give you sunflowers is not going to change, and it will only increase, even though the sunflowers will be gone. Give gladly, you can only gain thereby. The thought remains and grows in strength as it is reinforced by giving. Thoughts extend as they are shared, for they cannot be lost. Then it tells us, never forget, you give but to yourself. So I want to go to lesson 46, which was God is the love in which I forgive, because in that lesson it says, never forget you give but to yourself. And in lesson 46 it said, and you condemn only yourself, so do you forgive only yourself. It is always about us, the one. We give to ourselves, we forgive ourselves. I bless the world because I bless myself. I cannot give what I don't have. I cannot forgive you if I haven't forgiven myself. I can't give anything to you if I don't possess it within my mind, within my thoughts. So it says, who understands what giving means must laugh at the idea of sacrifice. I'm sacrificing nothing because I'm not giving up anything. Nor can he fail to recognize the many forms which sacrifice may take. He laughs as well at pain and loss, at sickness and at grief, at poverty, starvation, and at death. He recognizes sacrifice remains the one idea that stands between them all, and in his gentle laughter are they healed. Illusions that are recognized must disappear. We want the ego and its grip on us to loosen and go away, then we don't pay attention to it. If we ignore the ego, it will go away. It will diminish. It won't be the first thought in our mind. It won't be the first voice we hear, loud and shrieking and shrill. It just won't be that way because we have had the thought to move away from that ego mind. Sacrifice is an idea so mad that sanity dismisses it at once. We cannot sacrifice anything in truth because we have everything that we could possibly want in truth. So then in paragraph 10, and I want to read that paragraph in this lesson because, as you know, I'm talking, it's one, and our lessons recently, one thought, one mind, one love, one brother, and this particular paragraph says it again and so beautifully. Now we are one in thought, for fear has gone, and here before the altar to one God, one Father, one Creator, and one thought, we stand together as one Son of God, not separate from Him who is our source, nor distant from one brother who is part of our one self, whose innocence has joined us all as one. We stand in blessedness and give as we receive. The name of God is on our lips, and as we look within, we see the purity of heaven shine in our reflection of our Father's love. This paragraph says all of that and brings all of that thought of oneness that is throughout the course and brings it so beautifully together. We are one. We are one together. We are one brother. We are one sonship. We have one thought of love. And because we have that one thought of love, we bless the world because we have blessed ourselves. And now we are blessed and we can bless the world. It goes on to say, and towards the end, and to ensure this holy site is ours, we offer it to everything we see, not just everyone, but to everything. For where we see it, it will be returned to us in the form of lilies we can lay upon our altar, making it a home for innocence itself, who dwells in us and offers us His holiness as ours. We are one with that innocent brother who is the one son, the one child of our one Creator, our source, our Father, our God. That's it for today. I hope this helped. Lovely lesson. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, and please be here tomorrow. Namaste.